Hey everybody on YouTube. Today I thought I'd take another moment to do another vintage video repair. First of all, I've been getting enormous amount of people writing me to my email that's posted on my YouTube videos. I want to thank everybody for your interest in video restoration and video repair. Many people out there are having a lot of issues. I'm having a lot of video transfer companies come to me. I'm getting a lot of video in the professional field come to me. It's been overwhelming with people with their questions about vintage videotape recovery and machine repairs. A lot of people are beginning to realize out there you just can't transfer videotapes on machines that are 40 years old. I'm getting more and more people asking me and writing me questions about is things really necessary, various things they need to do. They're watching my videos, and the biggest one I'm having is confusion on people who have reel-to-reel Eij video machines, and they're asking me about my demonstration video I have on how you make video heads. Okay, I do have a video posted on how you actually check and make video heads, but that's not all that's actually involved with the video head scanner. Okay, every VCR out there has what's called a video head scanner. What the scanner does is inside it has a video head, it's got an A and B head that scans the video signal, and then you have what's called brushes, video brushes on top that actually pick up the signals from the head and transfer it to the electronics below. Alright, a lot of people are asking me, does this stuff go bad? What should you be looking for? On the Eij reel-to-reel video machines, yes, this stuff must be replaced. Okay, first of all, I want to point out, I have thousands of parts for reel-to-reel video machines. I've been scrapping these things out since 1993. I've been keeping all the best parts for my video restoration of my machines because I get people who come to me with hundreds of tapes needing professional transfers in color or black and white. I cannot afford to have a machine that doesn't work worth a damn. My equipment is restored professionally, it is properly done, and I can play back color on Eij reel-to-reel video machines to get it done right the first time. So yes, I do have a lot of parts for these particular machines. Alright, let's first point out some things here that you got to be looking for. First of all, you got to have a lot of parts. You got to have like video upper drums. Okay, as you see in this picture, these are upper drums for the Eij machines. A lot of times these drums around the top will get scored from tapes dragging on the drums, and they won't be clean, and they'll start dragging the tape in some instances. Some situations the tape will start dragging on the upper drums. You do have to bake the tapes, of course. If you don't bake the reel-to-reel videotapes, they will stick in the machine and start jamming, and you won't get the tapes to go through the machine properly. But you also got to make sure that the drum and the lower drum is not scored from tape dragging, previous tapes dragging and scoring the tape drum itself. And in that situation, you got to have a replacement drum. And of course, if you look at the bottom ones I have here, these are all perfectly like new drums. I do run into a lot of situations where I have to replace the drum on a machine when I'm restoring it. As you can see, I have spare drums from other machines from previous machines. Yes, you do have to replace the drum if it's got a score mark at the top where the tape is dragging on it. So if that's the situation, you need to replace the upper drum. Alright, let's move on to this very next picture. This is what you call your brake. This is a coil that's activated during playback and record that keeps a brake tension on the drum when it's spinning to give it proper brake torque during the situation when the machine is playing. Alright, this little coil is basically what controls the braking system on the scanner. I prefer to replace it with the picture you see now. This is a really higher quality brake that's used on a lot of 3/4 machines, some of the Panasonics and various other ones. I've basically parted out a lot of these better brake systems from other machines, and I replace them because the original brake that comes with this these Sony machines, the design's okay, but the coil, I just don't think the coil has the specification on the coil is really working properly, and I just like my machines to have better upper quality parts. So I use the second version of this coil. The first coil is Sony provided. The second version is, I think it's a Panasonic type of coil, but it does the same job. So you want to make sure you replace that coil if it doesn't look like it's working right. And also you want to check the gap. Make sure the gap of the coil is not dragging on the actual spindle of the drive of the actual scanner. It will cause video noise, and your tapes won't sync up properly, and you'll think it's a belt, and it's not. It's usually because the ending of the coil is dragging on the spindle of the actual scanner. So make sure to check that, and you got a proper gap, and it's not dragging. All right, now let's move on to this next picture here. Basically, it's a lot of the covers that go on top. You should make sure you have a proper cover. These aluminum covers come with a lot of the 8600, the 8650s, and the 3400s. The aluminum ones are better than the plastic ones that would come with the little portable jobbers. So you want to make sure you got a good proper cover on it. I prefer the aluminum ones that are higher grade ones. So make sure you put a decent cover on top. Okay. And a lot of people have been asking me about the video brushes. Yes, I do make my own brushes. I have brand new brushes for all my machines. The brushes on these machines are in very, very poor shape. You're going to get very, very crappy video out of them. Even if you clean them, because the brushes get grooves in them, and the rings, the actual video rings, and all four in a row actually start getting very noisy, and 9 out of 10 times it's because the brushes are very dirty. So you do need to replace the video brushes as well. So I just wanted to point out some things. This is a video scanner for the AV 8600, 8650s, 3400s, all the AV half-inch reel-to-reel video machines. This is the Sony models only. It is not the Panasonics. The Panasonic models have similar issues, but I'll post another video on that later. But I prefer to use the Sony models because of the fact I know a lot more about them, and I've been working with them since 1993. So you do need a lot of parts for the EIJ reel-to-reel videos. You need to replace a lot of things in the upper drum. A lot of times that's the big issue. Why? You cannot get good video playback on a reel-to-reel video machines on top of rebuilding the machine, recapping the machine, and fixing the audio control heads and guides, and re-lubing the machine. These particular machines need to be done and redone properly. You got to redo everything on the reel-to-reel EIJ machines by the Sony manufacturer. Trust me, I've been doing this for years. So if you have any questions about this particular video, or upper drum parts, or reel-to-reel video parts that's used on a scanner, or things that you think you're not too sure you need to replace, I just wanted to walk you through a few things that you absolutely need to change. I hope you enjoyed this video.